The sign of perfect stage. So yesterday and day before yesterday, Baba was telling your almighty authority, so how you should be, and your perfect stage, how it should be. So you will be able to understand everyone's thought, what's going on in their mind. So have you been like that? Can you say what is there in Bab Dada mind? Like that he was asking, and he told that their special attention on four subjects: power of remembrance, power of love, power of cooperation, and fourth, power of tolerance. These four topics were the special subjects of this party. So until now, what was the total result? You know how to become in charge in the subject of service, but you know very little about how to charge the battery in the subject of remembrance. Do you understand? You saw the experience in the Sakar form. The Sakar form had the greatest responsibility in service. Children have so much less than that. Children have the duty of service, but the Sakar form had all the duty. He was the ocean of thought. He always had thoughts about his responsibilities, but even then, did you see him in the wave of ocean or at the bottom of the ocean? Children know how to move along with the waves, but they do not know how to go to the bottom. You were told earlier the very easy method for that, how you must practice coming into sound one moment and then become a master almighty authority going beyond sound in the next moment. You must now practice doing something in one moment. No matter how many activities you have, the more you take a second in between the practice, this accordingly you will become the practical form. You have to do this. You have very little practice, and therefore there isn't the practical form. However, you must practice this. Sometimes moving along with the waves, and sometimes being at the bottom of the ocean. Today, Baba was especially checking whether children have just as much tolerance power as they have courage. Bab Dada was seeing how much power you have to maintain courage and how much tolerance power you have. The more content and clear you are in all your efforts, the clearer other will be in front of you. You have now had the paper, you have also heard the result, but the question of the Pandavas still remains. How many lines of effort makers does Bab Dada have? You must be seeing your own line without looking at others, or are you looking at yourself and not even seeing a line? One is the line of intense effort maker. Second is the line of effort maker. The third is the line of incognito effort maker. And the fourth is of those who slack in effort. Now tell me which line you are in. The time is now coming very soon when you will not say the words you only know. We know everything. Because we are Master Almighty Authority, all power will become equal and then we will become Master Almighty Authorities. You have this faith, this much faith in Father? Yes, Baba. You also have an intellect that has faith, and so you will be victorious. Wow, thank you, Baba. You have faith in the intellect for the self and Father, so where else would victory go? Victory always follows those who have faith in the intellect. They do not chase after victory, but victory chases them. They even renounce the thought that they should become victorious. Are you such renunciate who have renounced everything? Yes, Baba. To be renunciate who has renounced everything and a renunciate of all thoughts, not just renunciation of all relationships, but also the renunciation of all thoughts. This is the stage of perfection. What is Bab Dada seeing? The star of victory. So you are in Bab Dada's list of stars of victory. Just as you are cooperative with one another in others' tasks, in the same way it is visible that you will be cooperative with one another in the future too. It isn't that you have to become that, it is visible that you are like that. You have to come just as close as when sound is made and it reaches you. You now have to follow Baba completely in all aspects in a short time. You are doing that and you will continue to do that. What are all those who are in your gathering at the beginning doing? Why was the gathering created? Those of you who stay within the gathering together with looking after the yajna, are you also looking after yourself? Those who can look after themselves can also look after the yajna. Those who cannot look after themselves cannot look after the yajna. It is not clear to you what your gathering has to do. And so, when it is convenient, you must call your companion. When you call Bab Dada, he will come. It doesn't take Bab Dada long to come. Did you look after your group? This is Pandava group, Shakti group, and this is service group. And what is the state of group of Pandava and group of mothers? You will be able to look after them by coming close to your main center. This group has to perform its duty, remind them of their duty. This is the duty until the end. It is not just for 8 days. The result of the gathering, the result of the bhatti that you were given is also the result of the gathering. You were told that there is lack of 25% in all four powers being equal. Acha. You can't tell what would happen if you were to pass with honor. All of you have come close at present. Pass in Hindi means pass. One pass means to qualify any exam. Passed. Another pass means very close. Another pass means cross the situation. We passed that situation. So at present, you have just created the sound. You haven't issued a challenge till now. We haven't issued a challenge. You were given a method for this so that all four powers would become equal. Sometimes there's speciality of one power, sometimes the speciality of another power. But when you do service with all four powers being equal, you will be able to challenge every one. Power of what and all power? Power of tolerance, power of remembrance, and power of cooperation. If these four powers are there, we can challenge everyone. So you will be able to challenge everyone. There is a reason why you were not able to issue a challenge. Baba is not talking of the gathering. There's total sound created, but the challenge hasn't been issued. You have just spread the sound. You haven't yet woken up those who are sleeping. Yet you have just made them turn over in bed. What is the reason why are not able to issue a challenge? Speak. You will be able to issue a challenge when you do not accept anything. What happens at present? You accept many things, whether physical or subtle. When you do not accept any thought, you will be able to issue a challenge. At present, it is mixed, and the result, therefore, is also mixed. The result that is fixed from the previous cycle has not yet been attained. You know what is fixed, but at present, it is mixed. Do you understand? Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. So, we need to fix, but we are at